Welcome to the Knacklers workshop. I'm Paul and this is Hotchpotch number 11. In today's Hotchpotch we're going to look at some new tools that have arrived in the Knacklers workshop. We're going to update the sticker board. We're going to see some first chips in the new workshop and brief outline of what's coming up in the next month. Hi everyone, so we're here in the workshop. I hope you're all well. Everything's tickety-boo here. Let's have a look at the two tools here. I don't know whether you can see in the background, just about there. There's a new chair. I can't remember whether I showed you that in the videos, the moving workshop videos, but it's pretty cool, and we'll have a look at that a bit more later on. We've got a bit of a teaser here. We've got a with that in a Bernard tool post. I saw this on eBay. It's a really cool tool post, and I know I've already got one, or a quick change tool post, but I really like the look of this one, and the so I've got that. But we're gonna, as I say, it's a bit of a teaser because I'm not going to show you it today, but I will make a separate video on it because it is rather cool. And likewise with this is a 𝗪𝗚𝗡𝗢𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗥 milling attachment, and so you can put it screws directly onto the spindle of your ML7 or your 𝗪𝗚𝗡𝗢𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗥 milling machine. So again, just a bit of a teaser. So we'll do some more of that one in a future video. I'll make a separate one on that. So one more thing that arrived was this big old 𝗫𝗏𝗏 box, and I will show you this. This is I'm not even sure what you call it, a long throat micrometer, which I managed to win on eBay for, I think it was around £5. It was incredibly cheap, but it is no good, because these are actually twisted, so you're not getting a proper reading. But I did know that. But what I'm going to do is try and repurpose this into something else again in an upcoming video. So for the price, it was pretty cool, and I've got the box is quite good, broken hinge, so I'll see if I can get the guys to give us a bit of advice on how to fix that. So the box might be useful for something else, but anyway, yeah. So that's really all the new items that have come into the workshop. So I think what we'll do is we'll flip over to back over to the man cave and do the sticker update. Okay, so I'll see you in a little while. Hi everyone, so we're here in the man cave, and we're going to do the sticker board update. The only problem I have is the sticker board's pretty full up, and I don't have enough room to get all of the ones I've got today on. So we'll just lay them out here on here so you can have a look at them. I have got another board on order, and so we'll run through all those again next in Hotchpotch 12, I guess it'll be. Okay, so let's we're very lucky. We've got stickers from 4 countries, and quite interesting enough, there are quite a lot of them, and but we've got I've also got some all winging their way to me, and I've done my best to hold off a little bit, but so I'm actually filming this on the Tuesday, and the video will be released on the Wednesday. So yeah, so there will be more in next month's one. So anyway, let's start off. So we're here in the United Kingdom, in Wales. We've got see the old autofocus working there. Yeah, so we've got 𝗂𝐻's workshop. So 𝗂𝐻's in Wales, and he is so close to, I've just checked, he's about 400 away from 10,000 subscribers. So I mean, to be honest, I'll be very surprised if anyone's watching me and they don't watch 𝗂𝐻, but he is very good, and one of his big strengths, is a very good commentary as he's working on his lathe and his milling machine. So definitely check 𝗂𝐻 out. As with everyone, the video descriptions will, or links to the channels will be in the video description. So let's put that there. That's 𝗂𝐻, and this is again in England. So no, 𝗂𝐻's in Wales. This is in England, and this is Ian Matthews. So hopefully this will make people jealous, because Ian, apparently, so I learned, is people request stickers from Ian and they don't always get them. So I feel very privileged to have received some. Now, for those of you who don't know Ian, he's another big YouTuber, about 10,000 subscribers, and he does a lot. His channel's really around scrap metal sort of process, and it's quite interesting actually, because you get a bit of an insight into what materials are in what things, or what metals, or what. I found it quite a good to watch, because it gives me an idea of where I can get some cheap materials to work with. So and Ian, they are good episodes. He's a nice man, and one of the things he does from time to time, him and some of the other guys who do the same sort of thing, is they have a competition and they make, I think it was a fish last time now, so they had to make a fish out of scrap, and some of them are just so phenomenal. They really are good. So yeah, check out Ian Matthews. Yeah, so thanks for that, Ian. So we're going to whiz over to Australia now. So we got 𝗂𝐻𝗞𝗡𝗥. So Cam's in Oz. He you can see, but when you watch Cam's channel, he does know what he's doing. He's owned a foundry in the past, and actually Mark Breslin gave a shout out to Cam, and it was just really very interesting that Cam's a very qualified engineer, and it's noticeable in the work that he does. Cam's approaching retirement, and he's sort of working on setting his workshop up, so then he'll be sort of in a good place to do a little bit of work during his retirement. So yeah, Cam, he is a good one. So still in Australia, and this is Jim. Jim's channel is Blue Heller's Model and Toy Steam engine room, and I do like Jim's channel. He has lots of steam engines, and he runs them, you know, and you can see them all. You know, God knows how many he's got. It's a very large amount. But one of the things I particularly like that Jim does is he almost all the time he puts the steam engines under load, so you're not just seeing them whizzing away, you know, a million miles an hour. It is actually, you get a bit of a feel for how powerful that engine is and how it runs. So yeah, Jim, he's definitely worth having a look at. So thanks for that, Jim. Right, so we're over to America, and I can't imagine this gentleman needs any introduction to all of you, but So this is Tom Lipton at Ox Tools, and any of you who've been watching my channel for a long time, Tom has a meatloaf series, and so that's where I got the idea for a Hotchpotch, really, although mine is somewhat not as interesting as Tom's. And during the lockdown, the first lockdown, I actually watched every single one of Tom's Hotchpotch episodes. Yeah, I didn't seem to be getting heavier all the time because I just stationary. But you know, Tom's very good, and he's very committed to showing passing on the knowledge that he has, and his workshops are, you know, a real treat to spend time in. So yep, definitely go and see Tom if you, well, as I say, I'm be highly surprised anyone watching this hasn't come across Tom at Ox Tools. So now we have our other friend here in the US. So let me see. So I've got four different stickers, and this is from Keith, Turn-Right Machine Tools, and Keith's, this is his profession. He's not a hobby machinist, and I first started watching Keith when he was moving from his old workshop to his new one, and it was quite engaging, sort of seeing how he set up the new workshop and the logic behind it, and the interesting thing when you watch Keith, he's you can tell he does it for a living, and if you really pay attention, there are just sort of so many good little techniques that he maybe doesn't mention because he just does them as a matter of course because he's been doing this most of his life. Because I think Keith's about the same age as me, and you know, so we probably both started doing this stuff at the same time, but I went off and did other stuff, whereas he's got, you know, just spent his life doing it. But yeah, there are really golden nuggets in there to watch when you watch Keith, because there was just a simple thing the other day. He's not made a guard to stop chips hitting him when he's on the lathe. He just rests like a brush just on the cutting tool, and it just deflects the chips down into the pan. So, you know, and if it gets in the way, it'll just fall off. If you know, it was just, I just watched that and I thought, yeah, this is just something you've learned or done over many years of working in the machining world. So yeah, Keith has got many videos on YouTube. I know he's making a few less, and he's gone over to one of the other similar channel or similar organisations to YouTube. Apologies, I can't remember what it's called. If it comes back to me, I'll let you know. But yeah, definitely have a look at Keith, and also with Keith's on his YouTube channel, it does give you the details of where his other videos are. Okay, so thanks for that, Keith. It's quite an honour to have a Knacklers workshop, one in Keith's workshop. I'm very grateful. So here we have 𝗪𝗔𝗓𝗄, who's in the US again, Woods Creek workshop, sorry. And I came across 𝗪𝗓𝗄 after I bought the tool and cutter grinder, the 𝗪𝗙𝗓𝗄, and what is he's got exactly the same one, and he's done a fabulous series of videos where he restores it, and to be honest, I couldn't hope for any more to help me along my way. He's a funny guy as well, so his videos are very enjoyable. So yeah, check out 𝗪𝗓𝗄 at Woods Creek workshop. So thanks for that, 𝗪𝗓𝗄. So next, still in the US, we've got 𝗪𝗐𝗪's workshop. So Mark runs 𝗬𝗀𝗡𝗢𝗥 Workshop, and yeah, it's very good channel. Mark does lots of modifications of his machines and enhances them, and they are good to watch, and it's very yeah, it's easy watching. He explains it well, and he always comes up with a good result. So yeah, definitely worth watching Mark. And Mark's he's got milling machines, lathes, and he does carpentry and metalwork. But what Mark has just done is he's made a CNC, or converted a wood turning lathe to be a CNC lathe, and he's done it with another YouTuber, and that's let me put Mark down, so thanks Mark for that. This is Billy at Knox Machining. Now Billy has done a lot of the CNC part, the programming, and he's helped Mark out with this project. And on Harold's live stream a month or so ago, they actually Billy was controlling Mark's lathe, you know, on different sides of America, which was pretty cool, you know. So yeah, and Billy's part of the Knox makers space, and they're it's a, I don't think we have anything like that in the UK, but it's a space with all different skills, carpentry, sort of engineering, metalwork, you know, milling, turning and that, and people can go pay a subscription and actually learn to use all these machines. So it's actually it's a good thing. Be interested to know if there is such a thing in the UK, if anyone knows about that. So yeah, check out Knox Machining. Billy's got quite a lot of commitments, and I know he said he doesn't make as many videos as he'd like to, but they are nevertheless, they're good. So, and I'm sure we'll make you most welcome. Just put Billy there. So we've got 𝗪𝗏𝗥 Studios, and this is let's move down, sorry. So this is 𝗪𝗡𝗢 over in the US, and 𝗪𝗡𝗢, I'm not quite sure how I came across his channel, but he's built this really nice sort of I suppose it's a studio, but it's a workshop to me. And he does lots of fabrication stuff. He's got a big plasma cutter, and it's really quite interesting, the things that he does, and it's good for video. The videos are made very well, and it's a really they're enjoyable videos to watch. So yeah, I was very pleased to get this one from 𝗪𝗡𝗢, so thank you very much. And the last one today, sticker number 11, is from 𝗀𝗏𝗄𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏, who again is in the US. Now 𝗀𝗏𝗏's just I think he's heading towards retirement, and he's building himself a bit of a workshop, and he's just bought he's currently got a tool and cutter grinder, and he's making quite a lot of videos where he's showing how he's restoring it, and so he's definitely 𝗀𝗏𝗄𝗧𝗏. I'm not sure how he manages to do it. He does make lots of videos, so I take my hat off to him on that one. But yeah, definitely check him out. So that's all the stickers for today. So I'm very grateful for all 11 of you from 4 different countries. So just going around again: Tom Lipton at Ox Tools, Aid at Aid's Workshop, Ian Matthews here in the UK, Cam at Battler in the US, Winky's Workshop in the US, 𝗀𝗔𝗡𝗅𝗔𝗥𝗏 Wood Creek Workshop again in the US, Keith Fenner's Turnright Machine Works, And we've got Jim his blue Hella's model and steam engine room. Goodness me, that's a mouthful, Jim. Let's get back. So we've got Kim Basilek, we've got Billy at Knox Machining, we've got Tay at Lift Arc. Yep, and that's it. So thanks very much, guys, for all these, and as I say, the links to all these and all my other ones on the sticker boards will be in the video description. Sometimes I do an honourable mention. I'm not going to do one this week. This episode of Hotchpotch. Yeah. So, and I'll promise I'll have the new sticker board to stick these on, and hopefully the other ones that are winging their way to me will be here for the next Hotchpotch. So thanks very much, guys. So we'll flip back to the workshop now, and as I promised, we'll see first chips in the workshop. Okay, see you in a minute. Hi everyone, as promised, first chips in the workshop, and we've also got some fish as well. So whilst I tuck into these, I'm going to play a little video of me making some real chips on the 𝗲𝗡𝗅𝗡 ML7. Goodness me, I like being a YouTuber. Hi everyone, so this is my first attempt at trying to video some machining, and to be truthful, it's not so good. So I'll just voice over a few bits to make it hopefully make a bit more sense. So here I am just marking out the length of the nylon I've bought. I'm trying to duplicate that piece you see there. So just popping it into the Kennedy hexacut to cut through it, and then after that we'll take it out. I'll take it over to the lathe and start to remove some of the material. Okay, so here we are at the ML7, and I'm just going to cut a groove into the nylon here, which will allow me to then turn down the nylon to the required diameter, but it allows me to put it on auto feed and effectively turn up to a gap, which as I say, I'm creating now. So I just will use the parting tool to create the groove, and then once I've got the right diameter, then I'll start cutting away the material down to the right diameter. Okay, so I've got to the slot as the diameter I want now. So I'm going to swap the tool over, take the parting tool off, and just put a normal turning tool on, and then I'll just make sure I've got the right clearance angle on the tool, just by twisting the tool post round, and then I'm ready to start turning the small diameter down to the required measurement. So apologies for the sort of poor camera angle. Obviously it's something I need to improve on now. But now we're going to make some more chips in the future. That'll be something that I'm sure I do get better at. And I don't know who that old boy with the grey whiskers is. He keeps appearing in all my videos. I think he's a vagrant actually. Okay, so we're at the required diameter for the small pieces. The small diameter, that's what we've got to. So now we're back over the 𝐒𝐿𝐴, just cutting the material off. I could have parted it, but I don't know why I used the 𝐒𝐿𝐴, but anyway, I did. So once this has come off, we'll chuck it back up in the lathe and we'll hold it on that small diameter. And as you can see, I made it even worse, the camera angle. So all I'm going to do is just show, all I'm doing here is just facing off to give me the right overall length for the piece, and then I'll turn down the larger diameter to match the required size. Well, here we go with it in place. Reasonable fit. I don't think it'll fall out. So yeah, it looks like there's the others. The other three, when I purchased the stool, it didn't have any. So I'll just turn it upside down and then bring it back and see if it wobbles. It's quite funny really, because the floor's pretty wobbly anyway. So, but yeah, it seems to be okay. So that's good news. Would I call it a success? Well, yeah, it's a success that it worked. Would I be happy if I paid for it? Definitely not. And just to let's bring it back around here, just to ensure that everyone knows, version 1 I did mess up, and if you look at the video carefully, you probably will notice suddenly the material got bigger halfway through. So anyway, lessons learned on that. So yeah, anyway, that's a few chips in the workshop for you. So what are we going to do next month? I think the plan really is just to carry on flipping between different things like I generally have, and this is mainly because every time I seem to start something, I have to go and either buy a bit of material or a drill for that specific size. So it does make it slightly challenging to ever plan anything, because sadly lots of things I don't actually know what I haven't got half the time until I try and do something. So, you know, bearing in mind I didn't own any of this about a year ago. One of the things sort of has struck me is probably the tool and cutter grinder is the thing that would be the most useful to get going, because obviously I can then use the tools that I make on the other ones, you know, on the various machines. But next week what I'll do is I'll make the final one of the shop move, and then we just sort of play it by ear for the following month. Okay, well that's about it for this Hotchpotch. So thank you very much for watching, and all subscribers and all that good stuff. So as always, stay happy, strong and healthy, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheerio.